Welcome back. New video, Best Investing. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to talk about the stock market's response to last night's vice presidential debate. We had the man that is cool as a cucumber, Vice President Mike Pence versus Kamala Harris, Senator Kamala Harris. And I just got to say right off the bat, Mike Pence is smooth as it gets. It doesn't get much smoother. The delivery, the calm, the presence, the commandability. I mean, this guy was just on top of his game last night. And the market's really showing a lot of love to that. And we're going to get a little bit more of a closer look into that coming up. I'm going to go through the top 3 resources I use on a daily basis just to get a sense of the market. But overall, the skies are looking bright green today all across the board. The market response is unanimous, and it's loud and it's clear. It is bright green. The market loves cool as a cucumber Vice President Mike Pence. So let's get into it. Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Best Investing. Big Sharky here. We've got the post-debate market response. I'm a little bit late on my daily routine. The market has already opened. It's 8:34. But today's video, I'm going to try to capitalize on my mistake. I'm going to take the squad. I'm going to take the audience through my daily process. Usually do this pre-market before the market opens, but due to the circumstances, the market's already open. You see, we got this is one of my watch lists here. We've got the Dow Jones, we've got the QQQ, which is the NASDAQ, and we've got the S&P 500. Those are the big 3. They're all green today. They're getting a positive response from last night's debate. Mike Pence came out on top, sharp as a razor. That guy is a silent, smooth, calm as can be killer. Okay. Mike Pence, I got to adopt some of that swag that Mike Pence brings to the debate stage. He's so calm, and he's got a unique delivery and perspective on things. Okay, let's get into it. So right here, I usually go to marketwatch.com. This is one of the best financial resources as far as just to get an overview, but they're actually becoming not as cool in my opinion, because when you click on these articles, you gotta pay or subscribe to their site to read their article. So I'm not a big fan of that, but you can come up here and see the futures, especially on like Sunday afternoon to see the futures to try to get a prediction how it's going to open on Monday. You got the Europe and Asian markets. I don't really look at that. I'm all up in the US of A, baby. And I'm in gold. I can check the gold price easily right here. So it's pretty convenient. Finviz right here. This is a top-notch site as well. This is going to be a great resource to use. You can see it's got the top gainers. It's got a whole lot of indicators that you can set up. I use their screener a lot to find new stocks. This is actually how I found Velocity Financials, VEL. I think they're going to have a great 2021, and I'm already up money on them. But yeah, you just go through here, and you can kind of get an overview of the headlines. All right, so we'll check it out. We'll go to an individual stock. Let's say Lockheed Martin. Love Lockheed Martin. Right, so we take a look here. It's giving you kind of just the overall trend. Then this is very helpful. You could say, I'd say Lockheed Martin's been by and large consolidating over the last year. Year to date, 2020, it's just been pretty much consolidating. It's probably waiting on the election. If Trump wins, defense is going to go up. If Biden wins, defense will probably consolidate or potentially stay down for the next 4 years. But that's fine. These are long-term holds. I'm not worried about the next 4 years. I'm worried about the next 40. And then even at that point, I'll probably keep holding these guys. So yeah, just take a look. It's got a lot of good information here. You can get a pretty good sense of the company by just kind of going through and thinking about a couple of these things. Gross margin, operating margin, profit margin. What do we look for? Quick ratio. That's how well debt to equity. Damn, they do have a little bit of high debt to equity. That's real high actually. I don't really like that on Lockheed. So that's a lot of debt. But you see here they got $107 billion market cap. They're bringing in 6.45 billion. What's funny about that is if this or they're bringing in that's their income. Their profit is 6.45 billion. If this was a tech company, this market cap would be probably 1 trillion. I mean, they're bringing in 6.45 billion dollars. So they have what's that? 107 divided by 6.45. A 16.5x to income to profit. What do they have to their sales? A 1.7x market cap multiple to revenue. So that's highly undervalued. I mean, compared to tech, some of those tech companies give like 60x. This is 1.7x for revenue to market cap. But like I said, you got to compare that across industries. So you got to look within defense, but it just shows you the potential to like have a substantial drop in price, like a 50% drop in price. It's probably not going to happen on a Lockheed Martin, given the breakdown of these numbers. So that's my strategy I've been doing with this is I sell a lot of puts, and I wish I would have done it here earlier this week, but I certainly did it right here in July. It dipped to like 349. Yep, sold a put. I made $600 in like 3 days. It was a very easy trade. Got off of it. Should have stayed on it. I mean, you see what happened, but yeah, when it dips, sell a put. I mean, it's been consolidating, and yeah, this is a great one for getting the news on it as well. Check this out. You can get, each day's breaking news involving that individual stock. And then if you want to take it a little bit more for the technical analysis, and this is where you can get a lot of good technical analysis done on the particular stock that you want to take a look at. Full featured chart. Let's get into it. All right, so I keep it nice and simple. Looks like the RSI, Relative Strength Index, is reaching its top barrier there, which would maybe suggest that it's going to come back down here soon, but that's fine. We've got the moving averages. We've got the 9-day above all of them. That's good to see. You got the 100 above the 50. I don't like that, but the 50 is above the 200. So I would like to see that 50 get above the 100 to really signify a substantial breakout there in price. But yeah, this is when right here, it dipped down to 370, and I was thinking about getting on a put, but I hadn't really looked at the chart, and it would have been more of an impulsive trade, so I didn't do it. But you can see what would have happened. I mean, that would have been probably a $600 gainer since the 6th of October, 2 days ago. So that was a bit of a missed opportunity, but, there's always another one waiting out there. So those aren't all of the resources I use, but these resources I just showed you. Those are my top 3 probably on a daily basis I use, and definitely just to get a sense of the market before it opens. So thanks for tuning in. Folks, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow me as well on StockTwits. I'm on StockTwits as Big Sharky 007, just like James Bond 007. I'm Big Sharky 007, and the link is actually in my About section here on YouTube. Thanks for watching. I'll be on the lookout for next week's review video of the presidential debate. As you can see, guys, I'm fair and balanced. I call the balls and strikes. I call it across the board, nice and fair and balanced. And yeah, we'll be sure to get a review out next week on the presidential debate. Thanks for tuning in. Let's go make some money.